the oppression from the elites of Nigeria is so terrible. Wey be say they believe say the things wey we own as Nigerians, our commonwealth for Nigeria, no supposed to be wetin dey develop Nigeria. Our elite for Nigeria wan make the professionals for Nigeria, the working class people for this country, make we develop Nigeria from our pockets. Whatever they put into Nigeria is an investment. Whatever they put in Nigeria is an investment. It is we, the people, that must develop Nigeria from our pockets. And whichever they play along. We play along in many different ways. We play along, you know, and for us, as I talked before, there's some kind of flex. So I don't really want to talk about this electricity tariff thing, because talking about electricity tariff is like, well, I don't know if you pronounce the word. Electricity. I can't pronounce the word though. Electricity tariff. Exact. Electricity tariff. You don't share the electricity tariff. Adara, you are laughing at your father on Instagram. Okay. To talk about this electricity tariff is to talk about any other commodity for Nigeria. Talk about food, to talk about food, to talk about housing, to talk about healthcare, to talk about education, to talk about anything at all. To talk about transportation, airfare, whatever commodity we would spend our money on in Nigeria. We, the professionals of Nigeria, the working people of Nigeria, the working class, would like to separate ourselves from the poor. Like, oh, it's the poor's problem. So these oppressors, they all know you want to be like them. That's the problem we have, really. And until we accept, so we get that problem and exercise that spirit, so we no longer move like that, nothing will really change in this country. You know, nothing will really change in this country. So, anytime I make governments embark on affordable housing, public housing, where everybody can afford, based tied to the minimum wage of the country, you know, so that everybody can afford a place. Even if it's a flat, you can afford to own your own flat, begin pay mortgage towards your own flat. Everybody should be able to do that. But the professionals of Nigeria, they accept this, their own so-called 30 million naira affordable housing, 50 million naira affordable housing, flat too. How is that affordable housing when minimum wage is 30,000 naira per month? So we know that not affordable housing in any way, shape or form. You know, many people are forced to be homeless, working, and many people working daily but still don't have a place of their own. You know, we accept that. Education, we accept the rot in the public school system, because we can send our own children to private school. You know, as long as nothing is affecting the private education of our children, we pay no attention to the public education of our children. I mean, now this in Nigeria, public university will strike for months and months, but nobody cares, because, you know, they all have their children. Most professionals in Nigeria send their children to private universities, and the ones who send their children to private universities send their children abroad. You know, so they don't care about the lack of investment, lack of development. Sorry, not the investment, because we can't develop ourselves. There's development and then there's investment. We cannot develop with investment. Investment is investment. Development is development. As I tell you before, by the mere definition